Rick's about the morning show. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. We were in here talking this morning. Eve and I, we were having a conversation, and I was just talking about, there's a lot of people that just obsessed with wanting to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
And wanting to be put on it. Gary and I, we was having an argument. We're talking about, would you rather be rich or would you rather be famous? And I say now, because I dealt with the fame before, I just rather be rich.
All day.
Because it's just a lot of stuff that come with fame that could take you out. Whether it take your life or you end up in jail or you end up on drugs or you become paranoid because there's so much stuff that comes with being famous. And I tell you, man, as somebody that's been in the industry 30 years, I love people, you know what I'm saying? If I be looking at the people that work on the beach or wait tables on the beach, or the guys, the city workers or whatever. I said, man, sometimes, I think, we thankful and we're grateful for everything, but just to have a sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
Because somebody that work, a city worker or whether you work at the bank or whatever, you can go to Perry's Steakhouse or you can go to Longhorn Steakhouse or McDonald's or Taco Bell and go or Wendy's and sit down and have a private meal and nobody bother you or whatever. And I think the reason a lot of celebrities, we're just giving y'all some insight. We're not complaining to anything because we thank God for everything.
Right.
But a lot of people are dead.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like dead in a cold grave right now, chasing that star.
Yeah.
Either chasing the star or once the star came, not able to handle it because they use alcohol and drugs to cope with what comes with being a star. Being a rapper or being a singer or being a comedian don't kill you. It's the stuff that comes with it.
Yeah, and that's the preconceived notion. You said something earlier when we were talking. You were saying you just thank God for having kept you.
But just keeping me.
Just keeping you, because I think people don't realize what comes with this thing called fame. And it's so much more than red carpet and makeup and fancy clothes and pictures and parties. It's so much more. It's like you said, the likelihood of substance abuse, of drug abuse, of all of that.
But you said something last week that just really just blessed me, because you was like, hey, you could have done the real. You could have been sitting up there on the real every day, but that's hair, that's makeup, that's all of the stuff, that comes with that stuff, with the real, Brett. You've been on, we all have seen it all and all have done it all. But man, when you said, man, I get to go home to a husband and kids every day. Like you got a nice house, you get to go home to a husband, kids, and you just come up here and work 3 or 4 hours and go on about your business, going on about your day or whatever, and you just have a sense of
balance.
That's what and because people ask me all the time, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like people ask me all the time, like how do you deal with it? You know what I'm saying? How do you stop the music. Rock.
It's Gary. It's Gary.
Gary party. Gary. Eva throwing up.
Gary, what? Just messed up.
Eva.
Bring that in here.
Gary. Rock.
What it sound like?
Please don't, because
What it sound like? Beyonce and Eva throwing up.
They both pregnant.
Oh my God.
So they know it's real sensitive.
I can't. Don't come here. Hey, don't come here. Don't come here. Gary, what did you... Of course we couldn't hear it and the muscle's gone.
Oh, Gary, he walking funny. He had a test or something.
Oh, man.
Gary, did you just...
Well, Rick, I thought I left it outside the room, but it stayed with me.
Beyonce talking about, Mike, what's wrong?
Look, she crying.
She got started. Get the...
Sarge, please get her.
Eva's out there throwing up for real. I'm pregnant too. I can't be in either room, and I gotta run the boards.
Hair crank ain't here. Beyonce got to sit at the board.
here?
She got tears in her eyes. Kay, why did you come in here?
I didn't do nothing. I just
Gary,
came.
I told you not to come here. Gary,
I was meeting with my staff.
I understand. Gary farted.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
Sulfur eggs.
Oh my!
Is Eva? Hey, check on Eva.
Look, Eva, poor thing. Oh,
Eva, come here, Eva.
all right?
Eva.
Oh,
Eva, you all right?
Is Gary all right?
thank you, Eva.
And you don't change your drawers every
Both of them are crying.
Gary!
And he don't change
They
his
crying.
drawers.
That is
He wear the same. I bet you gotta change them drawers.
I was about to give a real testimony in the devil.
The devil.
I was about to go into the God part of the conversation.
He was.
The devil
no,
is busy.
Why do you think this is funny, Gary?
Because Beyonce called me to come in, and when I got right there to the door, it was coming outside to say, "Well, let me stop."
Gary,
right
all
here.
the muscles gone. They're gone.
And Brett, you know I'm sick.
It just traveled through the whole studio. Gary.
But when Gary was over there, you looked at me. I didn't know. I was like, well, why she keep looking at Gary? I was like,
Everybody kept looking around,
But
and
wait a
everybody
minute,
looked back
but
at
then-
Juicy.
and then wait a minute, hold on, Juicy, you sitting on the floor. Did you smell it?
Yes, I smelled it.
I smelled it when you came through the door, though, Gary, and you brought it all the way across the studio.
I mean, because it stayed in my diaper.
And then the way you walked over there, you could tell it was something in there. You walk like my son.
But you don't change your drawers.
He's strong.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you were talking this morning. But Juicy, you smelled it down there?
Hell yeah, I smelled it, Rick.
And I was hoping Juicy didn't smell it.
Juicy sitting on the
but
floor.
I didn't know.
So you just sitting in it right
So
now,
wait a minute.
Gary?
So when Gary walked by, Juicy sitting on the floor on that little bitty ass couch down there.
And me and Brett looked at each other.
Oh, so you, Brad, okay, Brad. Brad was the last to smell it. Me and Eva was already making eye contact. I was trying to keep talking. So, Brad, at what point did you smell it?
I saw y'all looking around, and then I started smelling something, and I saw you look down at Juicy, and I was like, oh, no, you didn't. And
So
then
you
I
thought
looked at
Juicy-
Eva, and Eva looked like she was throwing up, and I was like, wait a minute.
My
now.
whole croissant
and
is
then
gone.
Then it seemed like it swept up my nose, and thank God you sprayed some Lysol. Thank God for Lysol.
Yeah, what did that y'all spray? Lysol?
Lysol,
and I sprayed some baby
disinfectant.
powder.
Oh, you sprayed the blunt spray.
Yeah,
That's why I call it the blunt spray.
it's baby powder.
I'm going to get
Yeah,
legionnaires messing with Gary. Gary.
Okay, y'all, we finna clock out. Hey, y'all, we gonna just play some music right quick because we need to go clear out the room because you done ruined the whole show. You done messed up everybody's Monday.
I don't
And all
believe
your little
Eva was
ass
actually
muscles,
throwing
your little
up.
ass muscles gone. We told you to stop.
They
You
said
must-
it smelled like sulfur or whatever, hot egg sulfur.
Oh, all right, y'all. We'll be
Oh,
back,
Jesus,
y'all. Rickey
help us,
Smiley Morning
Lord.
Show.
Smiley Morning Show.